We're getting breaking news this hour. The Department of Justice revealing it has thwarted an Iranian plot to assassinate President-elect Donald Trump ahead of this week's election. Now, 3 individuals have been charged. 2 have been arrested, but 1 suspect remains at large. Welcome to American Agenda. I'm Katrina Zish.
And I'm Bob Brooks. We have a lot to get to this hour, but we're going to begin with our correspondent, Logan Ratick. He's joining us live at the Pentagon with the latest on this assassination plot. Big development today here, Logan. Bring us up to speed.
Yeah, Bob and Katrina, as we've been reporting for quite some time, Iran has been plotting to assassinate Donald Trump in retaliation for that order that Trump gave while he was president to take out that former top Iranian general, Qasem Soleimani. And as you mentioned, the top suspect right now is at large in this case. That was a criminal complaint filed in Manhattan federal court earlier today, alleging that an official in Iran's Revolutionary Guard instructed a contact this past September to put together a plan to surveil and assassinate Trump. The complaint says that if the man identified as Farhad Shakari was unable to create a plan by then, Iran would pause its plan until after the presidential election because they believe that Trump would lose and that it would be easier to assassinate him if that was the case. Now, the plot reflects what federal officials at the Pentagon, at the State Department, elsewhere have been talking about, this ongoing plot against former President Trump and other American officials on U.S. soil by the Iranian regime. Now, this plot wasn't just limited to former President Trump because in this criminal complaint, it's mentioned that the people who were responsible for this plot were surveilling Fairfield University in Connecticut for an outspoken critic of the Iranian regime who was on the campus at the time. Shakari, who is allegedly the mastermind of the plot, is an IRG asset living in Tehran. Now, Shakari immigrated to the U.S. when he was a child and was deported in around 2008 after serving 14 years in prison for a robbery conviction. That's according to the criminal complaint. In recent months, Shakari has used a network of criminal associates that he met in prison in the U.S. to supply the IRGC with operatives in their hopes of conducting these assassinations. So the complaint also says that the IRGC put Shakari in charge of assassination plots on American soil involving Americans and Israelis. But keep in mind, last summer, there was a Pakistani national with ties to Iran. He was arrested at the time for a murder for hire plot. So this is just an ongoing situation right now with Iran trying to assassinate Donald Trump and the federal government uncovering this plot conducted by the regime. Back to you.
Logan Ratick at the Pentagon. Appreciate it. Thank you.